Okay guys, today we're going to be going over positive thinking. Again, steps to self-improvement. And what I'm going to be going over is why it's important, how to do it, and my personal experience. Let's get right into it. Okay, so when it comes to positive thinking, why it's important when it comes to self-improvement is for the reason that in self-improvement, you want to have this positive thinking. You don't want to have doubt or fear inside it in your brain. Because when you do have this, negative thoughts appear. These negative thoughts will hold you back. Why? Because it's your state of energy. So with your state of energy, if it's negative, you're going to be negative. You're going to get negative results. How you think affects how you perform, how you act, and of course, how you think. Of course, all of this falls into energy. So now let's take this negativity, flip it, and turn it into positivity. What do you get? Positive results. You start doing things, you stay committed, you stay disciplined, you do all these things, you receive it. Why? Because you're positive thinking. You're reflecting to the universe that no matter what has happened, no matter what comes into your life, you are in the state of positivity, high energy. You're okay. You're okay with the money, you're okay without the money. You're okay with the girl, you're okay without the girl. You're okay with whatever you have, and you're okay without it. Stay positive no matter what situation you get into. Stay in a state of positivity, positive thinking. Don't think negatively, because the second you incite doubt within your heart, within yourself, you're going to reflect that to you, and it's going to affect you in a real way. It's going to affect your progress and what you're able to do when it comes to self-improvement. Now let's get into how to fix it. Okay, when it comes to fixing this positive thinking, you have to be in kind of like two states. One is a state of neutrality. Consciously, you're going to be in a state of neutrality. You're going to continuously be in a state of neutrality. Being in the state of neutrality is also staying positive. See, the state of neutrality is positive thinking. If you get too happy, now you're hyper, you're airheaded, you're this. You're way overly positive. You're way overly happy. You're so stimulated. You have too much dopamine. Okay, now it brings you down, consequences you. The universe consequences you for this. Now, if you stay in a state of neutrality positively, no matter what happens, you're going to stay up. You're going to stay in a good vibration. You're going to stay chilling. You're going to be okay. You're going to be fine. Stay in that state of neutrality. And also, the second thing you have to do is be in a third person point of view. I explain this in a lot of my videos. When it comes to positive thinking, it's really, really important you take these two into accountability together. Because staying in that state of neutrality, that state of positivity, is going to allow you to grow. But being in this third person state is going to show you how to constantly stay in that state of neutrality, stay in that state of positive thinking, and be overall well. Because if you're not in that state of positivity, you're not going to succeed. Because you're going to have inside and negative thoughts, inside your negative doubts. So no, break this barrier with staying conscious and staying in that positive state of neutrality and being in that third person point of view. Well, let's get right into my personal experience. Okay, so my personal experience when it comes to being in a state of positivity is I had to overcome a lot of frustrating things. I had to overcome a lot of trials and tribulations when it comes to it. Things got in my way. The universe put challenges in my way to see if I would really stick with what I'm doing, my process. And of course, I overcame it. I stayed positive. I stayed conscious, and I stayed in this third person point of view. Since I've been in this space of self-improvement and getting more into my sales, my high-ticket sales, I've been able to detach myself from a lot of things that I do. Okay, when I'm on a cold call, when I'm doing my setting and the closing, I detach. I get in a state of neutrality. Can I actually help this person? And is it worth helping them? Because when you are doing this high-ticket sales, being in that state of neutrality, that state of positivity, lets you know that you're okay with the sale, you're okay without the sale. No matter what happens, it's whatever. You're just going to keep it pushing and keep it throughout your day positively. Because if you get too attached to the sale, you get too attached to whatever's happening, you're going to fail for the reason you're going to have more urgency within yourself. So that's going to create more sales resistance. and you sound desperate. You sound like you're in urgency of needing to sell. No, detach. See if you could even help the person. That's what helped me out when it comes to it. Now, the frustrations I had to overcome were my family, my friends, relationships, and just so much when it comes to that. I had to do a lot, had to drop a lot of friends, had to drop relationships, had to do a lot of these things to get in the state of neutrality, positive thinking, and stay overall well within myself. Yes, I don't blame none of those people for anything, because that's who they are. That's what they're gonna be. But me, I'm going into a change. I'm becoming the person I want to be. So to get to that place, I need to destroy my old identity, destroy what has happened, and become this person that's in the state of positivity, that is in the state of neutrality. No matter what happens, no matter if I fail, if I succeed, if I die, if I live, whatever happens, I'm gonna be okay with it. I'm gonna be in a state of neutrality, fully detached from all those things. I'm okay with it, to whatever. Being in that state of neutrality has brought me success so far. Of course, there's so much more work to be done. There's so much more things to be done. But with all that work, I'm okay with it. Without it, I'm also okay with it. I'm a state of neutrality. I'm gonna let the universe bring what I'm deserving of. And I know everything I am deserving of. I'm deserving everything I've set on my mind, everything that I have visioned, everything that I have thought about. It's coming to me. I'm deserving of it. I know I am. Well, that's how staying in this positive thinking, staying in this state of neutrality has really helped me overall in everything, especially recently. Well, thank you guys. I hope you guys start implementing a couple of these things. Yes, pretty short video. Staying in positive thinking, it isn't really too long or hard to explain. It's just taking these two actions very, very seriously. Again, those two actions are 1, being in a state of consciousness, and 3, being in that state of the third person. The third person is a detachment aspect. Staying in that state of consciousness is controlling your self-neutrality and being neutral. That state of the third person, that's what's going to help you overlook everything. That's going to help you not care of whatever happens, fully be detached. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is apply it into your daily life. Well, thank you guys. That's it. Have a good day.